just in case there's anything thinking about coming up, any little pimple or...
Not today.
Not today.
So I am in Nerida's treatment bed, and here's the lady of the hour. She's about
Hello all. Hi. I'm so happy to have this beautiful woman on my table.
I think Nerida was probably the first person who ever gave me a true facial, so it's exciting to be back here again.
Yeah, yay. I can't wait. So we're going to get started.
Yay.
What I want to do first is I want to put some goggles over your eyes and bring the light over and just have a look and see what's going on. Just on your cheeks, I can see you've got a little tiny bit of activity there, but let's have a look. So we're going to put these goggles on over your eyes. You're right here. Okay, so we had the light, we had the goggles on over the eyes, we put the light on. So what I like to do is I want to tell you about your skin, what's going on. Your skin type is what we call a combination oily, meaning it's more oily than dry. So you've got a lot of tiny, tiny little blackheads. They're very small, but what is good is that you have very small pore size. But you have a little tiny blackheads that we really need to do some good cleaning on. I'm going to strengthen your skin. You're a little bit surface dry, oily underneath, which is really typical and very common of people, especially living here in Los Angeles, because you know it's desert. We don't have an abundance of humidity here. But I am going to work in some of my flavonoids. I'm going to work with a little bit of retinol on you, not a prescription retinol. I'm going to work that in because I really want to help. Your skin doesn't heal as well and as quickly as we want either. So where you've got a little bit of congestion here, I want to be cleaning it. I want to be working in some treatment products that are going to help to heal the skin really quickly for you as well. And as I said, excellent pore size. I mean, really fantastic.
It's like the nicest compliment.
Oh, the nice. Well, most people really that have an oily combination skin, which is your skin type, most people have larger pores than you. So you do have really tiny pores, which is great.
Nice.
And around your eye area, we're going to do some boosting around there because you know you don't have a really thick skin. I mean, it's really pretty, and it's your levels underneath are really hydrated because I can feel that. So that means the organs are hydrated. But where we are a little bit dry is on the top. So a little bit surface dry. But you know, as I said, oily combination, mostly oily around. You're going to do a lot of good cleaning on you today. We're going to take that down onto the neck area where you've got a little bit of ruddiness with the blood vessels here. This is sun coming in as you're driving, and I'm going to work on those and just helping those strengthen those little blood vessel walls as well. So we're going to calm that ruddiness down on the neck. So that's what we're going to do on you today. So I talk a lot about cleansing and the importance of it. Of just being really thorough with your cleansing. I don't like foaming cleansers. I don't like anything that's foaming. Living here in Los Angeles, and actually for most places, I say to people, put your cleanser onto clean, dry hands, massage it into the face, and do a really good job getting under the fine facial hair. We don't want to be neglectful of these areas here, so I'm always saying be really thorough with your cleansing on these areas.
So this is an exfoliating mask.
This is the exfoliator. It does have a little bit of glycolic in it. It has a papaya enzyme, lemon peel powder, and it just helps to keep the pores clean, because what is in a pore is of a blackhead is bacteria, dead cells, and sebum that builds up within the pore. And often, you know, wherever we have oil, it stains the skin. So even once you've got a clean pore, the pore itself can look a little bit grayish because the oil has stained the skin. So exfoliants are really important. They're important because they have that absorbing, buffing effect on the epidermis that we all love, that it eats away at the dead cells. But then it also is really important because it lightens and brightens areas that, like a pore that has the shadow of the oil, where the oils actually sort of stain the wall a little bit. So we want anything that's going to be, you know, brightening to the skin, because that's what makes the skin look pretty. You know, when a skin is kind of flat and blotchy and dull, then it doesn't look as pretty as when it's bright. And Whenever I take off anything that's active, and that's an exfoliant because it has a little glycolic in it, or even if I've just done a glycolic treatment, I always like to use a healing gel, which is really soothing. It's mostly aloe vera, and I just like that to be the base after I've taken off the treatment products. I'm going to start feeding the skin. I'm going to be working in that flavonoid that I spoke about, but I'm also going to work with a little bit of retinol. You have a delicate skin, in that it's a very fine skin, a lighter skin coloring, so we know you've got a very sensitive skin to the sun. But I do, the retinols for you every so often are absolutely fine. Like, you could totally use retinols 2 or 3 times a week at night.
Yeah, I use one maybe like twice a week.
Yeah, that's excellent. And you can totally do that without there being a problem for you. So it's just not something that you could do on a regular basis, meaning every night, because it would be too much. Yeah. So this one that I'm putting on you now is the flavonoid that I was speaking of. It's very dark in color. And what we are going to do is I'm going to work it around your eyes first, because this is an area that we really want to support those bluey blood vessels under your eyes, which is why you've got a shadow there. So that when someone says to you, oh, it looks like you got black eyes, no, it's just the shadow of these blood vessels that come up. So and as you get older, the skin gets thinner, and so we want to really make sure that we support, because as our skin gets thinner, everything underneath becomes more visible. So we want to really make sure we support that. Now we're going to put the rest. Get a little bit of ruddiness around the nose area, and
does that mean ruddiness mean redness?
Just redness from little capillaries, yeah. But not so much on your forehead. And again, that other area that you have it is here, and that's a very common area to have it from sun exposure, driving, and not protecting this area of the neck and the high décolleté there. This one's the Retinol Serum, and we're just going to work it into the skin with the flavonoid for a little bit before we add some massage cream. Retinols are great because they stimulate fibroblast cells, and that's what helps keep our skin young and pretty. It keeps our pore size small, it keeps our wrinkles away, or certainly a lot less deep, and it keeps the skin more youthful. So I really am a huge fan of retinols and AHAs.
I like them too.
Yeah, they really work and make a difference. Okay, so we're just working in these serums. I'm going to be putting on some eye gel around your eyes, and then adding some massage cream and the steam. And then we're going to massage your skin for about 20 minutes.
Nice.
Yep. The eye gel, I'm going to put it in a complete circle around the eye here. Great thing about eye gels, or this one in particular anyway, but a lot of eye gels are great, is that they really help support puffiness and dark circles, eye gels. And they hydrate. They help with little lines, any fine little lines. So they're really wonderful,
So this is massage cream?
And this one here is a massage cream, yeah. We're going to work this in. We're going to do a long massage with steam, and not too close to your skin, the steam, but I'm going to have it at quite a distance. But yes, we're going to. Huge believer in massage. Very important. Massaging the skin, working in all those fabulous serums and treatment product, And now I'm going to put a warm towel on your face. Glowy and dewy and pretty. We're going to do our extractions now. So I'm going to put the little goggles over. We've done a lot of extractions on you. Now I'm going to put on an AHA because I want to shrink those pores now that we've cleaned them out. So here we go. It's going to be a little stingy.
What's in this AHA?
This is a fruit complex, this one. So it's got your glycolic, it has your lactic, your malic, tartaric, and citrus. And it's a complex. The reason why I like to work with a complex of your alpha hydroxy acids is because they're all different molecular size and weight, and the different weights and sizes work on different levels in the skin. So it's really important to work from the inside out to shrink a pore, and so we want to work with the different sizes to get down there. And I always say it's like building a house. You have a strong structure, you want a strong flooring, you want strong walls and a strong ceiling. So by having a complex of your alpha hydroxy acids, they're going to fill up that whole structure and just keep it strong and sturdy and youthful. And we want it sort of tighten and constantly be stimulating fibroblast cells to help keep our skin young and pretty. Getting under any fine facial hair around here, we want to really work that area well. And I'm going to put it into your eyebrows a little bit as well, but I'm going to use a Q-tip for that because, as you had said earlier, that you get little blackheads, bumps in the eyebrows, and I told you because you're a redhead, your hair is very strong and it's coarse. So we want to, red hair is the strongest hair. And
fun fact.
Yes. We want to make sure that that we really get into the brows. So I'm just going to be gentle. I want to have it dripping anywhere down into your eye. We just want to do well in here to clean under that strong hair that you have, which is beautiful, but it is a strong hair. So now we're going to remove the AHA, the fruit complex, on you, and it's just with cool water and sponges. The skin is still going to be a little stingy even once we take this off. Just want to get under that hair there on those eyebrows. There we go. Just remove that. See, the skin's very pink right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some healing gel. This is the healing gel.
Feels nice.
Yeah, nice and soothing. Yep. So I have my cryo sticks, and we're just going to be working this out. Nice and cold.
Very cold.
Very cold. Straight out of the freezer. Just going to be moving this on the face here. I really like icing. It's very healing and it's very soothing. I like to use it after I've done extractions or after I've done AHA and where there's inflammation. And I'm going to use the Herbal Mask on you because your skin is a little sensitive, and the Herbal Mask is a really nice mask for sensitive skin. So I'm going to be putting that one on you. Here we go. Blackheads come up quite high up under the eye there. Most people that are oily tend to have blackheads that come right up here underneath the eye. So it's really good to be thorough and make sure you clean them out, because you're going to see a big difference in your skin once it's, now that it's been cleaned really well.
That scene from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh yes, it's so funny. So here we go. So we're going to take out this blackhead that's here, And you can see right down here, there we go. One's out, and that one is, that looks like there.
I'm so excited to see it.
And there's just a few little ones here. I'm going to get to, there's another one on the side there. Okay, that's good. It's all clean. I put on the healing gel, and then I put on a little moisturizer. Now we're putting on the eye gel, and then I'm going to put some sunblock on you. It's high in the titanium and zinc, so it is a physical blocks, which I really like, and it's slightly tinted, this one, so it's nice too. And it's an SPF 40, non-comedogenic, and all that good stuff. That I'm going to put it down here onto your chest area. Protect that. Fresh, clean. Towels are really yellow from all the retinol and the Q-flavonoid. Yay!
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Bye.
So excited.